Hey, this is John Carlos, and I'm here with special guest
Eddie.
Eddie likes horror movies.
He does. Eddie does like horror movies. Why is Eddie speaking of himself in the third person?
I don't know, because Eddie's an asshole. We're here to review the Kotobukiya Bishoujo of Tiffany from Bride of Chucky. I asked you here.
Yes.
Because...
Where's the cutter I gave you?
It's some. I've used it. The little orange cutter I use in so much.
I gave him the box cutter that you see.
Yeah,
in
like
all
a lot of
like
videos.
when he uses
Yeah.
it, and my heart is broken.
Wah wah wah. I brought you here though because
yes,
the two biggest Child's Play Chucky fans I know are you and Tracy. Tracy did the Chucky Bishoujo. I brought you here for the Tiffany one.
Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm very glad to be here.
Hey, while I'm opening this, what's your favorite Child's Play movie out of the six
Oh
so
God!
far?
See, I do favorites so badly.
Oh,
but,
see, I do so easily.
No, it's hard. I'm really. I can tell you which one I like the least.
Okay, go.
Part 3.
Everyone's part 3.
No, but not everyone. Like
Okay,
I've worked in places with millennials who think Part 3 is the best one. I don't get it. What? Can you explain it in the comments?
If there are any
you like
millennials-
Part 3 the most, or even if you just like Part 3 the most, tell me why. Okay. Oh, look at this.
Here's a look at Tiffany right out of the packaging. We're going to go in for a closer look so you can see some of the details of the sculpt and the quality of the paint job. One of the first things I'll point out to you guys is that the base does feature the Bride of Chucky movie logo. Now her boots are just a basic black, but they do feature some silver paint along the zipper line. Some well done silver paint, I must say. The leggings are made of actual fabric, like it is actual fabric fishnetting. And then you get to the skirt, which features like a purplish, bluish highlight for every part of the fabric that goes inward for like that deep wrinkle, that fold. Kotobukiya has always been really good at shading, especially on skin surfaces. It's kind of hard to see, but there is some shading right there along the neck area. You see it more on her hands, like on her fingers. A little bit at the wrist. You see it a lot in the legs, actually. It's kind of obscured by the netting, but you see it there behind her knee, along her thigh, some of the meat of her butt cheek there. Also, fabric reads really well as far as like the wrinkling of the leather jacket on her sleeve, all along the back, the sort of windswept section of the jacket there. Detail on the face paint is pretty strong. We get really good shading on the black, heavy black eye makeup. Eyeball paint is good, the lip paint is good, the beauty mark is well done. The kind of shading of the kind of neck and cheekbone areas look good. And the dark roots of her hair and the fact that they kind of fade out reads really, really well. Also, the tattoo she has, it's pretty screen accurate, so good job to them on that. And there's a closer look at her choker. You can also see that the silver zipper paint and the studs on her jacket are very well painted. I like the sculpt of the corset part of her dress, like the top section. Also, the figure comes with 2 of these little cigarettes which plug into a little hole on her finger, and they plug in really, really easily. And it reads well. I mean, it reads, you know, as well as a little cigarette in between 2 fingers can read. Got a little bit of ash there on the tip. Fingernails are also painted cleanly on this. I mean, clean is the key word here. Kotobukiya does really clean paint jobs, so I think this turned out pretty good.
Are you familiar with what a Bishoujo is?
I've seen them before, but please explain them to me.
From like my channel, I'm guessing, maybe?
Yes.
Okay, so like Kotobukiya makes these little, like, I think Bishoujo translates to like cutie girl or pretty girl or something, but they take a pre-existing character,
Yes.
sometimes a male character, and they add boobs to it and make it all like girly. Sometimes it's slutty, sometimes it's just kind of cutesy. Like Chucky was just kind of cutesy.
This is kind of slutty.
Tiffany...
No slut shaming here.
No. If you want to...
Safe space.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, no judgment. No judgment.
Yeah. But Tiffany already was kind of tarted up with the slit in her dress and the big, you know...
Which isn't there
boobajubes.
with this one.
Well, again, Bishoujo, the thing about them is they're not directly the character, they are an adaptation of the character.
Okay.
So, like, they did Freddy and Jason, who were males, and they made them all slutty females.
Gotcha.
Chucky is a boy, but they made him a girl. But they kind of kept the outfit similar. This is a slutification of her bride's dress. It is shorter. her bosoms, as you noted.
I noted off
ample.
camera that her ample, each bosom is the size of her cranium. Like
Yeah,
she's got 3 skulls.
Yeah.
You can see it in the close up.
Again, someone. So as far as the tarting up,
Yeah.
it's fun.
It is.
She's got a fun little sassy face.
She's acting like she just stuck a knife into a security guard or something. Like
the eyebrows, the eyelids. Yeah. She does have the Chucky tattoo with the heart and the little knife. That's fun.
Her nail polish doesn't match her lipstick exactly, and it does in the movie.
Oh yeah,
So
this
there's
is lighter.
that. This is lighter shade.
I don't care about the adaptation of like the dress.
I do.
What irks me.
I think people do. I think they want to hear this.
No, okay, fine. If you care, Eddie doesn't like the fact that her dress is shorter.
No, it's not about the.
What is it about? What is it about?
I think it's about like the same thing in your. The same thing you spoke about, you mentioned in your pop review of the Tiffany, the thing that it is kind of like also a mashup of styles because she could have a slit. That if they're going for like a kind of slut pride, they could have a slit and that could, really be prideful and slutty. And there's nothing wrong with that.
I think they could have put a slit in there anyway, but just the fact that it's shorter is like Edward Scissorhands. It's like I'm in a skirt, and like the Men in Black agent, she's like I'm in a little mini dress. What bothers me doesn't really bother me that much though, is that this is packaged as a Bride of Chucky, Tiffany, but she's wearing the choker from Seed of Chucky.
Let me see.
In Bride of Chucky, she wears the Chucky gold necklace.
Yeah, it says Tiff. It says Tiff.
The pop had both, which also irritated me.
That's really
But this one jettisons the necklace in favor of the choker.
But it doesn't have like the little blue stone on it.
Yeah, it does.
It has not blue.
No, there's blue in the middle.
Is there blue? Oh my god. See, your eyes are better than mine because I'm old.
Yeah, and I'm not as old.
1 year.
A little bit.
See, this is the difference a year can make.
The roots are Bride of Chucky dark.
I just saw up her skirt.
The roots of her hair are very dark. And yeah, you can't look up her skirt. But they're so dark that they read Bride of Chucky. The dress reads Bride of Chucky. And then the choker reads Seed of Chucky. So if you care about that sort of thing.
The boots read Bride of Chucky. I don't think we ever see her feet. I don't know if we see her feet in Seed.
Yeah, well, because her dress isn't slit, so we don't...
Yeah, she just has
She's more of like a formal bride in Seed of Chucky.
There's a lot of aerial shots of her.
The choker isn't enough to ruin this for me. The leather jacket's fun. I like the hand on the hip. The cigarette is out. It'd be fun if she had like a knife or something that was a little more bloody and a little more like murdery.
Yeah.
But still doing the cutesy foxy version. I like the hand on the hip. I like the expression. It's fun. I like it.
She's out to have a night of terror fun. It's really jaunty and I like it. I like the spirit of it. I don't think I mean, I would say buy it if you want.
Glowing review. I would say buy it if you want.
No, because I would if I had the money and like because you're a collector and everything. But I would totally. I think it's worthy of being purchased. I like. You know what? I love her eyes. She's got like. Did you got a close up of her face, right? I love her eyes. I love the fact that it captures this kind of like dangerous, like like I'm gonna go out there and like.
One of the best things Kotobukiya does is capturing the face, getting good attitude, and really good detailed eyeball paint jobs. That's what they do.
The hair is Bride of Chucky too, because she's got that one little strand sticking up in her.
Yeah, it's Seed is a little more
parted in the middle. Yeah,
it's a little more. Yeah,
she had a makeover.
But yeah, thanks for joining me.
Thank you for having me, John Carlos.
You are so welcome.
You will never see me again.
You did this Norman Bates review, that pop, and that's it. Bye.
Surprise! I'm here too, and I don't like that her tights they're not spiderweb.
That's right. They're normal fishnets.
Normal.
And in the movie, they're spider webby.
Surprise!
Still buy it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's still good.